Kelly's out, so I'll come downstairs. I'll just sit on this chair. I've been doing scale models, and that's super fun. But I built like 3, and I've just thought of a full-scale project, which is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to attempt, inspired by the touring cars that I've been watching, I'm going to attempt to design and manufacture some Aero mirrors for this Corolla. I think it's going to be trickier than what I first imagined. At first I sort of thought it's likely to be pretty easy, but when I started to really look, I don't think it's going to be easy at all. There's quite a lot going on with these mirrors. I know that they're not going to function very good because I've had aftermarket mirrors before, and by definition, of course, an Aero mirror is actually smaller, and so the reflective surface isn't actually that big. But they need to be swept back. You can see the angle on that one. They need to be swept back, and they also need to come out at the right angle here. So it turns out this angle here at the top, that's super crucial. So that angle needs to be, it needs to be parallel to the ground. It needs to be parallel to the ground, or actually slightly tipping downwards. A lot of the cheap knockoff mirrors that you see are no good. And a lot of the reason why they look no good is not because of the shape, but it's because of the angle at which they're mounted. And so there's quite a lot going on with these mirrors, more than I sort of first anticipated. The left-hand mirror is substantially swept back more, so that it can be seen from the driver's position. The seats in this car, this is a race car, so it's all fixed, and so I'm not too worried about the usability of the mirrors or the adjustability of the mirrors, because I'm not really going to adjust them because I'm in the same place all the time, and the seat can't be moved. So I'm not worried about that, but it's a tricky business. But I'm going to measure up the angle as best I can, and then probably mock something up. And I'll do it, and I'll design and settle on a style. That'll be the next thing I have to do. Troll through and sort of see what sort of style I can do. I am limited by the print bed size on the printer that I actually want to use for this. So I want to use my smaller enclosed printer because it does a little bit better job, and I think it's going to be a long print. Probably for me, it's probably going to be like a 12-hour print or something like that. And so I want to get it correct, and I want to stop halfway through. So I'll have to sort of settle on a design and on a size that I can actually fit in my print bed. So I'm going to troll through online and see if I can settle on a design, and then try to mock up some angles and get something underway. Wish me luck. There's an interesting design. In fact, when you start to look, there's a lot of interesting designs. This is another interesting design. Original car. I don't know if I like that. What else we got here? This is interesting. These guys here from Battle Garage. Man, I wish I had a scanner. So these dudes are spraying it with the contact, and then that's giving them the profile of the door. Bandits, wish I had a scanner. Anyway, don't have a scanner, so I'm just gonna do like most of the fake it till I make it. See how it turns out. That's a very good idea though. Gosh, pain in the ass. Anyway, wish I had that. What else we got here? These ones here. These are the ones that I quite like the look of, or I did historically like the look of. Not too flat against the body, and you sort of just got a rounder look. I reckon they'll look quite cool on a 86. This one's here. E30 ones. E30. These are some East Bear ones, which are, I think, just like a Bomex style they're not a full Bomix though. This is the full Bomix look, pretty wild. Don't want something like that. E31s are quite cool. That's on the actual car. Yeah, that's quite an interesting look. So they would appear at first glance to go sort of up on an angle like that, but that's only the front mounting ridge. The top is just radiused. Interesting. So getting the angle right is certainly going to be a little bit tricky. But anyway, I'm going to get to work in Fusion 360 and see what I can dream up. I think something in between sort of that and that, perhaps with a round face, would look quite cool. Well, I'm going to see what we end up with.